I'm standing here today because I'm angry. Maybe you saw this yesterday. The PLP called this a progress report on education. I call it the lack of progress report on education. I'm angry on behalf of our children and their parents who are not getting the attention they deserve from this government on education reform. Last May, Dr. Brown told us the education system was in crisis. Randy Horton promised there would be changes in place by the start of the school year in September, but nothing happened. There's been precious little communication. They blamed the teachers, the principals, and the ministry staff, everybody but themselves. But even worse, they're not including the teachers or the principals in the reform process. They've been cut out. And I think after 9 years and 6 different ministers, the PLP deserves the blame for dropping the ball on education. The United Bermuda Party team and I are committed to dramatically improving education for every child in the public system because they deserve it. Our plan begins before kids reach primary school because the evidence is clear that preschools make a huge difference in how many children perform. The UBP plan will enhance the government preschool system and provide financial aid to those parents who need it to give their kids a head start. Our plan, which is outlined in our agenda for change, covers a lot of ground, from increased scholarships to lengthening the school day. We need to dramatically improve the quality of teaching, and we will work with the BUT, principals, and teachers to achieve this. We'll create an independent standards board, separate from the ministry, because parents should get an unbiased assessment of the performance of students and the performance of schools. There will be no more graduation numbers that don't add up. Next, we're passionate about a fully integrated technical education curriculum that starts in middle school and goes all the way through Bermuda College. Students must be ready with skills to join the workforce when they graduate. Under the PLP government, technical education has practically come to a standstill, but that can't continue.
We know the value of technical training. The skills gained never leave you. We'd like to see people able to work anywhere in the world, not just Bermuda. We're frustrated to a large extent with the way the system's run now. The existing system is failing to deliver. We also recognize, based on our education plan, that technical education really needs to start at an early age. The United Bermuda Party proposes to offer technical education, the basics, starting at as young as 13 in the middle schools, right through to a technical education center at the Bermuda College. We also propose a technical education and workforce development agency, an umbrella organization to see through to assessment, right from the basics through to assessment and certification. That's our key to the education in the technical field, and all of Bermuda benefits.
There are a lot of our young people that love to work with their hands. The most discouraging thing is when we have young people that so-called graduate from senior high school without the skills to make it in the workforce. We can no longer afford to lose any of our young people. We need to make them enthusiastic about the technical aspects of working. So Bermuda, today I stand here and I say, for those of us that are not going to be a rocket scientist, there are jobs out there that we can do. And you know the other important thing is that it will make you a productive citizen of this community.
Education reform is complex, and so far the PLP government has not demonstrated that they can make it happen. All they've done is spend lots of money on expensive consultants and reports and have committees that meet in secret. Our children can't wait until they sort it out. They've had 9 years and 6 ministers. That's a whole generation of school children that have been let down, and it's clearly a mess. The difference between the PLP and the UBP on education is that we will actually deliver.